An ultimatum, pick one girl. That's what police say Gary Gromkiewicz's own mother told them he was dealing with when she was questioned about her son's role in a suspected murder. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kim Kalunian.
And I'm Kayla Fish. Gromkiewicz is one of two men accused of killing the pregnant woman whose body was found in Carbuncle Pond in December. Michael Lambert is the other man charged. 12 News reporter Sheena Loshuto was there as the two were arraigned together. Sheena?
Well, prosecutors say the two men met in prison. Gromkiewicz and DeLuz had a history of dating. That's all what we learn in court today. And as we know now, there was another woman in the picture.
The Honorable District Court is back in session.
As the defendants walk in, the judge warns them to listen carefully.
Gary Gromkiewicz, Michael Lambert,
telling them they're both charged with very serious offenses: murder and conspiracy to commit murder. Gary Gromkiewicz in the white and Michael Lambert in the dark blue are accused of killing Layla Dort DeLuz on December 21st. That same day, an angler found her body at Carbuncle Pond in Coventry. Authorities say they believe Gromkiewicz was the father of her unborn child.
Water in the lungs indicated the female was alive when she entered the water.
DeLuz was wearing a wedding band when the police found her, one that prosecutors say was only purchased 2 days prior by Gromkiewicz. For the first time, we're learning about the timeline police have put together for this case. It starts at about 2:30 a.m. DeLuz is seen getting into a car in Brockton with the two men.
This was 5.5 hours before her body was found at Carbuncle Pond.
According to cell phone data, police say the car went to Warwick, Pawtucket, Lincoln, then Coventry, where it's believed they stayed for about 40 minutes.
In an area near the Connecticut state line.
Then prosecutors say the car and cell phones went to Scituate and then Cumberland, where they went to a woman's home. The same woman police say Gromkiewicz proposed to just 3 days after DeLuz was found dead. Later that same morning, police say the two men drove to Providence, and Gromkiewicz tried withdrawing money out of DeLuz's bank account, but it was denied.
This was less than 2 hours after the body of DeLuz had been found at Carbuncle Pond, and approximately 3 hours after it was estimated DeLuz was left in the water.
The time there and all of the locations is exactly what police say led to these charges. The two men are being held without bail. This case now moves to Superior Court.
Sheena, the facts of that case are tough to listen to. I understand these two men met in prison and they both have pretty lengthy criminal records.
Well, Rhode Island State Police told us when they announced this arrest that Lambert was out on parole after serving time for a 1995 murder conviction. We're going to dive a little bit more into that at 5 and 6 o'clock over on WPRI.